One topic that I'm sure you'll have heard of is a just-in-time inventory system. We often read these terms in management accounting, performance management, in ACCA, CMA, CFA. I'm sure whichever course you take, this is one topic that you will come across. Now, on our YouTube channel, we are putting in effort to come up with videos where we're explaining concepts to you with the help of examples very, very quickly and briefly. So, you're not spending too much time reading theory. Rather, you're able to understand concepts more effectively through examples and more practically as well. Now, just-in-time inventory system, if you have ambitions of working in supply chain management, again, that's a career in itself, then these are terms that you should know. If you get into any sort of manufacturing business, your inventory becomes extremely crucial for you, which is where, you sort of look at minimizing the costs that are associated with your inventory. You're also looking at, reducing any redundant time. So all of this is a part of inventory management. More specifically, today we'll talk about just-in-time inventory system. In case you didn't know, this just-in-time inventory system was invented in the 1900s. The premise of this particular concept is that you only order inventory when it is time for you to start producing. Now, why do companies do this? Well, first of all, if you think about it, holding additional inventory will obviously lead to higher costs for you. You will need a warehouse to store your inventory, and this is a cost that is sort of associated with your business. So one, it acts as cost cutting. Second, it reduces the fact that your inventory can become obsolete. What do I mean by obsolete? Let's say that you have certain perishable goods. You don't want them sitting around in your inventory, and then, one fine day when you need them, you find out that we can no longer use these, which is why, again, people use just-in-time inventory system. They only order inventory when they want to start producing. A popular company who uses just-in-time inventory system very, very frequently and effectively is Toyota. Obviously, they manufacture cars, as you know, and given that their inventory is extremely expensive, heavy, and that their inventory is dependent on the number of orders they get, I'm sure they don't want to hold on to spare parts. Just-in-time inventory system also stands for TPS, which is Toyota Production System, because Toyota was one of the first companies that adopted this system in 1970s. Since then, they've used it very effectively. In fact, Toyota nearly went out of business in 1990s because their supplier had a huge fire breakout at their warehouse, which again is a disadvantage of just-in-time inventory system. Sometimes you might not be able to fulfill orders because your supplier may not be able to deliver goods to you on time. So then these are, the disadvantages also with the system. But the key takeaway from this video is just-in-time inventory system basically leads to lean manufacturing. We will learn about lean manufacturing soon, but it goes hand in hand with these sorts of terms, and it leads to reduced costs for a business. It leads to more effective production process, and overall your supply chain, you need to hold your supply chain together very, very strongly. But then it leads to increased synergies, operational efficiencies, and cost efficiencies. If you have found this video helpful, we've also done a video around EOQ, which is economic order quantities, or quantity rather. So we'd recommend that you check that out. It will be helpful. Thanks for watching.